Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I was just on a 4-year hiatus off YouTube. Yeah, and so you probably don't know who I am, but my name is Sabrina, and today I wanted to show you how I make the popular TikTok whipped coffee, also known as Dalgona coffee in Korean. This coffee has been praised for how just simple it is to make, and so it only requires 3 ingredients. There's sugar. I only have brown sugar. Brown sugar works as well, so I'll be using that. Your choice of instant coffee, I'm using this Nescafe Taster's Choice. And then water, hot water works best. And then I just have a tablespoon that I'll be using to measure. And what I'm actually using to mix is kind of a little different. So I do not want a hand mix. So I'm not using a whisk, or I don't own a hand mixer as well. Last time I made this, I actually used this protein bottle shaker that has the ball that you use to mix your protein, and this worked amazing. So I'm actually going to use one of the wire balls and then just put it into a mason jar, and then hopefully this will work just as well as that did. You're going to want your choice of milk as well. This is how you know I'm not a YouTuber, because I don't have any of the materials that you need to set up a proper tripod. You're gonna add all the ingredients in a 1:1:1 ratio. So if you use 2 tablespoons of the instant coffee, then you're gonna use 2 tablespoons of the sugar and 2 tablespoons of water. But since I'm only making it for myself today, I'm only gonna use 1 tablespoon. So that means 1 tablespoon of the instant coffee, 1 tablespoon of my brown sugar. Ooh, it's a lot of sugar. And then 1 tablespoon of hot water. And then I'm gonna kind of just mix it up a little bit in here, just so it's a little incorporated before I start shaking. It's kind of cool because it's already a little frothy. Now we're gonna add the ball to shake it with, and let's hope that this works. So I put the mason jar lid on, and then we're actually going to time how long this takes, because when I used this previously, it literally took a minute. It was so fast. Let's get this started. All right. See, it's already getting frothy, and it's been less than a minute. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop. I'm out of breath. So it's been 2 minutes and it looks basically done. Let's see how it looks. Oh, yum! Look at that. It's so frothy and beautiful. I use oat milk because that's just what I have in my fridge. This is from Silk. It's called Oat Yeah. And it's just the plain one. The froth itself is pretty bitter because of the instant coffee. And so I'm going to use a lot of milk because I feel like that helps balance out the bitterness a little bit. I unfortunately do not have ice because my ice machine is broken. Maybe a little more. I'm just gonna scoop out the whipped coffee and then top it off. Ooh. This is really hard to do with one hand. Scoop it out. Then look how frothy it is and whipped. So this is how you know it's done, when it's reached this kind of consistency and this nice light caramelized color. You want to make sure that you stir it up. There goes your Dalgona coffee, or your whipped coffee. So taste test. This is my first time with the oat milk. The oat milk definitely gives it a little bit of a different flavor, more like an oat flavor than regular milk, but it's not bad. The whipped coffee itself is not intensely sweet, and because it still has that bitterness from the coffee, so it's really good. I really like it, and the consistency is a little bit thicker and creamier. You guys should definitely try it. Try using the protein bottle shaker and let me know how it goes. It's much easier than the Whisk. But a hint, do not use a NutriBullet or any sort of blender, because I feel like it almost whips the coffee a little bit too much, so it never gets to like a frothy consistency. Learn from my mistakes, because I almost ruined my NutriBullet trying to blend it in there. So let me know how it goes in the comments down below, and like and subscribe if you want to. I'll be trying to post out new content now that I'm coming back to YouTube. So thank you so much, guys, and cheers!